So we're back in Turkey. It's been 6 months since we were here. We were last here over the Christmas period for 3 months. We've since been to Albania for 3 months and Bulgaria for 3 months. So we're now back in Turkey in the height of summer. We're in a place called Egirdir. I've probably pronounced that wrong and I apologise to any Turkish people. Lake, which is 3,000 feet above sea level. Now for me, I've always lived on the coast. When I lived in South Africa, we're on the coast. Isle of Wight in England tells you it's an island, it's on the coast. And on most of our travels, we've hugged the coast. Nikki loves the coast. I love the mountains. Here, we've got the best of both worlds, because what looks like the sea behind me and this beautiful beach, sand everywhere, is actually in the middle of a ski resort, one of Turkey's biggest ski resorts. So as I said, we're 3,000 feet above sea level. Now, for those that do high altitude racing, high altitude training, you probably, that's nothing. For me, it's a first to get higher up, to experience what it's like to run at a higher level. So it's not high, it is for me. So it's going to be interesting to see how my body adapts. I went for a small little run yesterday. I only did like 3.5 miles. I've just had 2 weeks off. My dad's been out to visit from England. It's been his 80th birthday. Had some work commitments and everything else. So I just thought it'd be a good time to take a little break, take a little rest. Every now and again, I like to take a week, 2 weeks off, trying to get the body recoup, eat lots of food, eat lots of junk, that kind of stuff. Not junk, but you know, eat some good foods and some fattier foods and stuff like that. Maybe put on a pound or two and then start the training again. So I've got 2 races lined up whilst here in Turkey. I'm looking at doing the Cappadocia Ultra. I think that's in, what we're now, August, September, October, and then also in October, November, there's the Fethiye Ultra, which I've done before, which is a great race, put on by a friend of mine, Rudolph. So, yes, I've got 2 races coming up. For those that didn't know, yesterday I turned half a century. So yeah, I'm half a century old now, 50. So of course I've now moved up into a different age bracket. So what I'm going to attempt to do is up my training, up my game, and see if I can actually place somewhere a bit better in a higher age group. Some of you might think that's a bit like cheating, but you know, needs must. Those of us that can't podium normally, we've got to find ways to better our game. So yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can do better in the 50 plus age group. So yes, so we've got some great mountains. I'm looking forward to getting out into those mountains later on today. As it's summer in Turkey, as you can imagine, it's pretty hot, it's scorching. The reason why we've come here is because even though it's hot, it's not as hot as on the coast. I think now it's like, what, it's 10 in the morning and it's 34 degrees. Yesterday got up to about 36, 37, whereas down on the coast it's like 42, 43. That's like 110 plus Fahrenheit. So not the greatest weather to be training in. But again, more stresses on the body. Hopefully then when you're running in cooler temperatures and lower altitude, you should adapt better. That's the plan. So yes, late Egirdir. We're going to see how the training goes for a couple of weeks up here. Looking forward to it. I'll keep you posted. Keep training.